Hi everyone, welcome to day 5 of our January Pilates challenge. I hope you're all really well and have had a good night's sleep despite the news last night. Today, anyway, we have got a really lovely hip workout, and this is for Shirley from Horncastle. Hello, Shirley. And we're going to be doing some gorgeous movements to get our hips really loose, tighten up around here as well, so you're going to feel stable, you're going to feel released. Anyway, it's just a really lovely, quite a relaxed workout today. So if you did yesterday, you know it's quite hardcore. So today is a little bit more chill. Okay, so we are going to start in 4-point kneeling. So I'd like you to come onto all fours. So set yourself up with your knees directly underneath your hips and your hands directly beneath your shoulders with lots of space between your fingers. So really widen your fingers and set yourself up so that you're not just kind of crouching down towards the floor. You're really nice and strong through your shoulders, and you're bringing your toe muscles in to support your spine. So we're just going to start by stirring our hips around. So all I'd like you to do is send your weight backwards towards your heels, round to the side, forwards over your wrists, and round. So you can just imagine that the thigh is kind of rotating in your pelvis. So we're just warming up those muscles and getting something called synovial fluid, which is the fluid that surrounds our joints, nice and warm, so it becomes more fluid and makes movement easier and smoother. Let's smoothly go around. So keep your toe muscles coming in. So as well as working on your hips, getting your core muscles working as well a little bit here. So you're going to circle around here, nice and slowly, and just breathing normally. Fab. Okay, one more like this. So we've gone 6 times in this direction. And then we're going to go 6 times in the other direction. Now, if this isn't great for your wrists, you can create fists here. And that's just going to release that pressure on the back of your wrist here. So you can choose which movement suits you best. So circling around, keep your toe muscles coming in, rolling around, all the way around. Let's go 2 more times. So hopefully feel this is nice and smooth. Just tuning into any areas of stiffness or where it feels a little bit sticky. And come back through to our center position. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to take your knees slightly wider and bring your feet together. Engage your toe muscles, and we're just going to send our bottom back. So I'd like you just to send that bottom back. Feel like you're sticking your bottom out. You should feel a stretch down the inner part of your thighs and your hips. And press forward. Okay, so we're going to breathe out to hinge back. And inhale to come forward. Good. So you can just adjust the position of your knees. So if this is too intense, bring your knees slightly closer together. If you take a little bit more stretch, take your knees slightly further apart. Maybe just hinge back, maybe trying to get a little bit further, opening out the inner thigh and groin area. So breathing out to hinge back, inhaling to come forward. Keep those toe muscles engaged all the time. So you're sucking that toe muscle into your spine, hinging back and forward, and going 2 more times here. Hinging back and forward, lovely. And our last one here, hinging back and coming forward. Just adjusting my notes so I can see what we're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is get a lovely sideways movement. So back into 4-point kneeling. Again, just change your wrist if it's too much. We're going to inhale, slide one leg long out along the floor, and then keeping your hips square to the mat. Try and sweep that leg round to the side as far as you can whilst keeping your hips square. Sweeping back and return. So we're inhaling to slide. Exhale to sweep around to the side as far as you can whilst keeping your hips stable. Bring that leg back and return. Let's go again. Sliding, keep your shoulders nice and strong. Sweep that leg around, trying to get lots of movement through that hip joints. And come back. Great. Going again, sliding and rotate back and through. Good. We're going to go 2 more times to each side. Really want you to try and see if you can get any further movement now. So we're getting that lovely lateral movement, sliding, keep that leg super long as you slide back through and return. Last one to each side. Really trying to draw a circle along the floor with your toe. And our last one. So you might feel as well that these toe muscles are working super hard now as you slide and lift. Great stuff. Okay, so from here, we're just going to slide one knee forward, bring it between your hands and slide the other leg back. So we're coming into what you might know in yoga as a pigeon pose. So you have that knee bent in front of you. And to intensify that movement, just bring your body down forward over that knee. You should feel that hip stretch right into your glutes along the side of your leg. So don't try and push it too far. Just find that stretch that suits you. We're going to take a few breaths in and out here, just trying to sink a little bit more into that hip. So normal pigeon pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Super. Trying to relax a little bit deeper if you can. Bring that leg slightly further around to the side. Really trying to get those muscles relaxed and stretched here. Always be careful, especially if you have hip problems. I'm sure you know that anyway. Good. Okay, so we're going to press ourselves back up into our hands. Slide that leg back and swap our legs over. So bring the other knee in this time, extending that opposite leg backwards. And you might feel slightly different on one side than the other. And to intensify that stretch, just bring yourself forward and down over that knee. And relaxing here. And you can just play around with the stretch as well and find what suits you. So don't know about you, but I'm very different on my left and my right side. So this left side is a lot more intense. Good. Okay, 2 more times like this. Breaths in and breaths out, that is. And then we are going to press ourselves back through. I'm going to turn ourselves around and come into relaxation position. So you can get your little cushion, pop it underneath your head to give you a bit more support, and come down to lie on the floor with your head supported by the cushion, knees and feet hip distance apart, weight going down through the back of your head, the back of your rib cage and the back of your pelvis. So we're just going to find our neutral position to start with. So going into a few little pelvic tilts here, so imprinting your spine as you exhale and inhaling to arch your waist. So let's do that a few times, breathing out to imprint, inhale to arch. Great. Okay, so placing your hands on your hip bones, we're going to go into a lovely knee opening. So keeping one leg still as you exhale, rolling on the side of your foot, core muscles coming in, opening that knee out to the side, keeping your shoulders relaxed, and opening that knee out as far as you can without tilting through your pelvis. So you'll know when you're starting to tilt, and engage your core muscles and bring back to center. I'm going to go on the other side, and here it's really important to make sure that you don't open out the opposite leg as a counterbalance. So keep one leg completely still as you roll on the outside edge of the foot and open the other knee. Let's go again. Breathing out, open up. Toe muscles coming in. Make sure you're not rocking back through your pelvis. Inhale to return. Fantastic. Let's go again. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your jaw relaxed. Breathing out to open. Use your hands to make sure you know where you are in space. Inhale to come back through. Great. Going again. One more time to each side. Back in. Lovely. And our last one. Opening out. Tummy muscles coming in. And return through to center. Super stuff. Okay, so I'd like to hook one knee in now. Extend the opposite knee. And using your hands on the floor to help you balance, I like to start circling around with that knee. So it might find it slightly weird to start with. You're just trying to draw a circle with that knee. So you're getting that beautiful rotation and movement of the femur in the pelvis. We're really working on that hip socket here. Okay, so if you want a little bit more intensity, you can extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Oh, I've got tight hamstrings, that wasn't easy. And we can do exactly the same with a long leg. And let your pelvis move now. So let it go out to the side, roll around and back over to enable you to get a little bit more movement through that hip. So we're going to go one more time in this direction. And then when you've got your knee bent or your leg extended, I'd like to go 6 times the opposite way. Use your hands on the floor to help you balance and keep your jaw relaxed. Toe muscles are working super hard. Try and keep that leg long. 3 and 2. Really feeling that strength of the hip here. Maybe getting a little bit more smooth. 1, bring that knee in. Just bring it in towards your shoulder and then swap your legs over. So we're going to go on the other side now. So you can keep your knee bent and just go into those circles. Or if you fancy it, you can extend that leg and start circling around here. So the other leg is long along the floor. We're keeping that leg as long as you can. And make sure you let your pelvis move. So you're getting a slight rotation through your spine. Really helps to open out that hip and get all that gorgeous movement through there. Oops, try not to kick anything as you do this. Let's go the other way now. Circling around. tummy muscles coming in, shoulders relax down. 3, really reaching through that toe, lots of energy. 2, and kicking things as I go. And our final one, and then bring that knee in towards you. Okay, so our final stretch, we're just going to place a little bit of weight on that knee, extend the opposite leg out, and as you breathe out, just try and relax to bring that knee in a little bit further in towards you. A gorgeous hip flexor stretch here. And again, you might find that one side feels different from the other. It's just really interesting to note how your body feels today. Super, breathing in and out. One more time, we're going to swap our legs over. So bring that knee in, extend the opposite leg away, and just take a few nice deep breaths here. Really enjoying this stretch right in the crease of that hip. Super. All right, so place your feet down, press yourself over, and come into a seated position for our final couple of breaths. So sitting however suits you. I like to sit cross-legged at this point. Take your arms out to the side and let's go into a lovely breath in and out. So breathing in, breathing out, float your arms up into the air, reaching it through your fingers, press the air away, and let's go. One more time, reach all the way up, lovely stretch down your front. Press the air away and give yourself a nice clap. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've really enjoyed it, and please let me know how you get on. If you've enjoyed this class, I'd love it if you could like this class and share it with your friends as well. And if you have any requests for future 10-minute sessions, please let me know and I'll fit you into the schedule. Have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.